we're Team Anthem, and we're in charge of fundraising. So I know you've heard a lot of great ideas that are geared towards helping Treehouse expand and grow, and our job is to make these possible. So during the past few months, we've been brainstorming a fundraising event that would bring as much money as possible into Treehouse. The money raised will be used to fund the amazing programs you heard about tonight, and our goal was to make sure that Treehouse could implement these ideas without having to take any cost out of their pockets. So to our team, Treehouse and GA are bonded by their amazing sense of community. And using our event, we want to expand this community to a larger part of the Philadelphia area.
As a fundraising team, it was important to us to bridge the gap between what we read in the book and what we were attempting to accomplish for Treehouse. The inspiration for everything we ended up doing came from this quote. For Joseph, it seemed that every row house in Seymour emptied out on the streets for his ceremony, all of us gathering outside his family's row house in an awesome silence. The only sound, the shushing of hundreds and hundreds of rubber slipper-shod feet as we awaited our turn to beat his body. At first glance, we didn't make a connection between this quote and our work simply because we're talking about two very different things, the funeral and fundraising. However, and there is no however, when we thought about it more, we realized that both sort of events have similar outcomes and goals. What we found is that both events bring the community together in profound ways. It sounds weird and kind of morbid, but what we know is that death universally brings communities of people together. With that in mind, when we thought about it more, it wasn't such a far stretch to connect this with what we were doing as a fundraising team. On paper, our main goal was to fundraise, yes, but really our bigger goal was to find a way to bring together the communities of GA, Treehouse, and Philadelphia as a whole.
So we wanted to know what we could do to bring our communities, the Treehouse and Philadelphia communities, together. We had several elaborate ideas involving books and large conventions, but in the end, we settled on one thing that we're really excited about. When considering the question, what brings people together, we all came back to the same thing: food. That's right, you'll never see a GA classroom more crowded than when there's Chinese food on the table. So what we wanted was a shared meal and experience to bring the Treehouse and Philadelphia communities together. Through our connection with GA alum Brian Harrington, we may have the opportunity to partner with his 7 restaurants, including City Tap House, Philadelphia 6, and Joe House. On the designated day or days, customers who go to any of the participating restaurants for a meal will have a percentage of their check donated to Treehouse. After eating, customers will receive a pamphlet with their check containing information about Treehouse. The pamphlet will inform the customers where their money is going and why it is such a good cause, hopefully inspiring them to donate even more. With this event, both Treehouse and the restaurants will benefit while at the same time bringing the communities together.
So in association with our plan to create a Treehouse Dinner fundraiser came our business plan. While envisioning what this model would look like, we broke down our business model into 3 essential sections, which were key partners, value propositions, and customer relations. Starting with our key partners, as you can see up here, we concluded that the best way to promote Treehouse books was to be on a communal level and to use the many restaurants available in the Philadelphia area. Brian Harrington, owner of the many well-known restaurants, has expressed interest in assisting our goal to fundraise Treehouse books. Brian Harrington will not only promote Treehouse to wider audiences, but will also attract a number of new customers to the Philadelphia area. The money made from the portion of the checks going towards Treehouse will bring capital that will fund a variety of Treehouse programs, many of which were mentioned earlier by Pio and by Bixby. Finally, regarding customer relations, we plan to announce to people beforehand using Facebook and Instagram about the event. During the fundraiser, Treehouse will be advertised using brochures provided to each customer upon receiving their checks. These brochures will include everything there is to know about Treehouse and the great cause that their money is going towards. Although the partnership with Brian is still in discussion, we are hopeful for the publicity and the profits that will come out of the Treehouse Dinner fundraiser.
So as the fundraising group, our main goal is to make sure that the ideas you've heard thus far tonight are a reality that are both simple and achievable. So we're going to have to pay for the pamphlets that were previously mentioned, but this is a minimal cost. And the reason we did this was because we don't want to end up spending all of the funds we raised on the event itself. It's not practical. We want all of our funds to go towards benefiting Treehouse. So to recap what Peel and Bigsby have already mentioned, our funding will make the book bag, the library trip, the wish list, and the website all realistic endeavors.
Our goal for Treehouse was to lay the groundwork for a partnership that they can explore and let flourish. We believe that with the help of Mr. Harrington, Treehouse can begin a sequence of successful fundraising dinner events that will spread the word about the community and fund the new programs discussed tonight. We worked really hard to build a model that would fit both the needs and constraints of Treehouse while also allowing them to maintain their great sense of community. We really hope that this idea gets put into motion because we know it can be a huge success. Thank you.